What's going on, you guys? So I just wanted to do a quick update on the animals, and I just woke up, but I noticed a lot of the snakes are out, so I just wanted to make this roll. We can see them and I don't have to sit there and pull them all out. So let's start way on the bottom here. So right at the bat, these are enclosures that I started making. There's our company. I'll leave a link in the description, but we're not making them currently. We plan to relaunch in like 2027. These were like the test batch. I listened to what people wanted to get updated, and then we're gonna try to remake them in the future and see if we can get that going. But you see on the bottom, this is a 36 by 18 by 18. Right there is my male hognose. So he's just on some aspen bedding, hides, it's just some little things, and there he is. Yeah, so they're pretty, see, he's back there. That's him. They all are hungry. They all need to eat, so I'm gonna get that situated today. This one right here, this is a 30 by 16 by 16. You see this enclosure. This one is the swinging glass that we tried compared to the sliding glass. So these kind of just pop down, and this swings open. And this is my female. He's a albino conda. She's a normal conda that's het albino. I'm not gonna mess with her. She's a very hissy little girl, but same thing. So these hides that you see in these cages, I got from a guy at the reptile shows locally, and he makes them out of like rocks and foam and just like fake plants. They're pretty cool though. I like them. But that's her just in here. Same thing, aspen, some birch, 2 hides, all that fun stuff. There she is. These are the checkered garter snakes. There's a trio in here. The cage is very dirty. Garter snakes are messy, and they eat a lot of food. But this one here, this is a normal checkered that is het albino, het granite. That's him. This has a good amount of clutter in here. Need to fill their water. So they actually just ate some fish for the first time. I got some minnows, and then we just put them in a cup of water, and they all fished, and they all ate 2 in one sitting. So that was pretty cool. This one here is what's up, buddy? He is they're quick. So that one is an albino granite. And that one there is the normal albino. But yeah, there's a trio in here. You see they're very messy little snakes. But they're getting upgraded pretty soon to a 20 gallon. That'll be, within the next week or so. But yeah, so these are all the snake setups that we have going on right now. Let me show you the iguanas. So this is pretty cool. This is like a little weird closet I had in my room. And I turned it into the iguana enclosure. As you can see, we have turf, we have 2 basking spots, and then just kind of things. So measurement wise, it's about a 6 foot, and that's a little over 3 feet wide and 3 feet tall in here. But you can see here is my male. So these are, I purchased them as pied pectinatas, which are Mexican spiny-tailed iguanas. But they end up, as they get older and older, they'll get black with white, white spottings. They're pied, so that's pretty cool. You can see he's getting some white on his face, so I'm pretty excited for them to get bigger. And then if you look back there, that is my female's tail. Sorry, that's my dog, but I don't know, she's not too fond of being handled. She kind of wedged herself back here. That's her right there. What are you doing, girl? She might freak out on me here. So this is her. See if she jumps here. So that's my female right there. So I purchased her with the nip tail. That's not new or anything. As you can see from my last video. There she is. There he is. We have 2 water dishes, 2 basking spots, place for them to hide. I want to add more stuff for them to hide in and a barrier. And then I think I'm going to separate this for now because if you know anything about pectinatas, they are territorial. I haven't noticed anything too bad to where I'm worried about them, but sometimes the male will head nod at her and kind of chase her around. So I'm going to be separating this pretty soon so they each have their own, you know, like 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot cage compared to the, you know, just the one big cage. And yeah, that's kind of what we have going on here. They've been doing well. They've been eating good. They're tongue feeding really well, which is nice to see. So here's Bo. And then I almost forgot, this is my girlfriend's Pac-Man frog. So his name is Strawberry Pound Cake. This is the temporary setup. He's getting an Exoterra pretty soon here. But big water dishes, some hides. You can see right there, that is Strawberry Pound Cake. I like to call him Gort, but that's his enclosure. Just a little setup for now. And then again, he's gonna get a big, probably like 20-gallon Exoterra setup at some point here. But yeah, he's eating great. He's smacking, you know, earthworms and things like that. So yeah, thanks for watching.